This is Trust the Profits 10-Minute Rundown. Here's your hosts, El Hombre and The Formula.
Everyone, welcome to the Trust the Profits Rundown, the 10-minute rundown, where we're wrapping up week 29 for our valued customers. How's it going, El Hombre?
It's going well, man. Just no big deal. Nothing going on serious in the country this week. So
No, not at all.
no politics, nothing like that. So it's just a good old horse racing week.
Just a good day to talk about horses because there's no pitchforks or anything like that walking around. So
Now, the best thing ever is to have the distraction of horse racing and all the work we put into it to keep us out of the real world for as long as possible, please.
everyone needs a distraction right now. So we'll give it to you for
Love
about
it.
10 minutes here. Let's start with last Wednesday. We were at Gulfstream. There were 10 races. Positive there. We hit 4 exactas out of 10, which is really good. 4 exactas, 40%. The straight up claiming races, that's an area what we're tweaking. Those are the ones that in looking at the data, we've had some of our biggest struggles with. We saw it in that race as well, even though we did have the 4 hits. What else you got for us on that race, El Hombre?
On that day, the best moment of the day for me was race number 8. We had a top play exacta, paid $17.10 for the $1 with the 5 times multiplier. It was an 85.50 hit. That was the 5th of the day. I had down 5 exactas for the day, not 4. You had 4. I don't know. Maybe we're a spin on one of these numbers, but I've got 5 out of 10 hits. 4 of them paid well actually. So plus 54% ROI on exactas. Overall, good day. Win bets were slightly down. I'm talking like single percentage points down, and exotics were nothing notable. I wanted to introduce one new thing to this 10-minute rundown, and that's just to give a grade to ourselves for each slate. Gulfstream, January 6th, I'm going to give that a B-, meaning that, like if we're a freaking kid bringing a report card home, B-, not great. Dad's probably not going to beat your ass, but you're not getting grounded, but it could be worse. We did have 5 out of 10 exactas. What are you going to do? I mean, it was a great day for exactas. So we went up to Naira where we struggled at Aqueduct January 7th on Thursday. What did we do there?
We did exactly what you said. We struggled. We've had problems cracking the Naira nut, Aqueduct in particular. We've got some ideas. We're going to pull it off on Friday. We got Aqueduct lined up for this coming Friday. So we're going to handle it a little differently than we've handled some of our Aqueduct and other races in the past. We're going to focus in on one main formula just for that track because it's actually been looking better regardless of what the type of race is, which is often how we calculate type of race plus confidence level. But yeah, 2 piddly exactas, 2 wins in 8 races, not the stats we're looking for, hitting 25% in each one of those. What else you got for us on Aqueduct?
Yeah, Aqueduct. Naira has been like an Achilles heel to us. I don't know why. Belmont, Saratoga started awesome for us last year and ended kind of with a struggle, if I remember right. Belmont was terrible and ended good. Aqueduct, we like you said, we haven't cracked that nut yet, but we're determined to because those 3 tracks make up a big percentage of what we're playing. We're not going to stray away from it just because we've struggled there. We're going to learn from our mistakes and we're going to continue to get better. But the best moment of the day for Aqueduct on Thursday was the end of the day because it finally ended. So it was horrible all day long. Was glad to see it over. Like you said, we hit 2 out of 8, 2 wins, 2 exactas out of 8. We had a nice exotic run in the middle there, but nothing significant. It was just kind of a bad day.
Nothing to brag about.
Report card wise, we're giving ourselves a D on that. It was a bad day. Could be worse, but this is where Pops is going to break the belt out and whoop your ass for when you bring that report card home. We did shitty at Aqueduct.
He hasn't seen Delta Downs yet. But anyway, moving on. Friday, Fairgrounds.
That's next week.
Fairgrounds. This was probably our best slate of the week. Fairgrounds, we were 5 and 9 on exactas. We didn't hit as many W's as we wanted to, but we did really well in exotics. What do you got for us on Fairgrounds?
Yeah, best moment of the day, race 9. We hit another monster pick 5. The late pick 5 paid $17.36.90, $162 spend. Pick 4 actually was nice too, $252. And the last 2 running pick 3s were over $100 or about $100 each. So exotics did awesome. 5 of 9 on exactas I have in my notes. Is that correct? Because, I mean, we were all over it. It was chalky. Very
That's
chalky.
exactly what I had. Yeah. Our top one was 1940. Our lowest one was 380. Everything was pretty much in the teens except for that one that was 380. So it felt like it was worse than it was. But when you look at it, 5 of 9, you're batting over 500. So we were doing something right. And we had at least 3 in there that were maybe 4. No, 3. If you just picked the top 2, you actually got the exacta rather. So it wasn't like you needed to box all 3, and obviously that's a cheaper route. So people who went that route, it paid off pretty well, actually.
Yeah, and here's some live footage if you actually played the late pick 5. That's kind of what I was live footage from everybody who played the late pick 5 there. Fairgrounds. Friday was a good slate overall. Our grade there, a B+. Mom and Dad are happy with that. It's not an A, but it's a B+.
I think if we hit one bomb, if we even hit one like $29 exacta, that would be an A. It would get us into A range.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. So far we've had two good ones and a bad one. Aqueduct sucked as usual. We suck at Aqueduct.
Yeah.
Sucks as bad as this Miller Lite taste.
I'm sure.
Go ahead, though. What we do on Saturday though?
More Miller Lite on Saturday. So Santa Anita, we had 10 races, 4 wins. That's probably the biggest positive that came out of that. We did have 2 exactas though. 2 exactas out of 10, 20%. None of them really paid all that spectacularly well. If we had a bomb, we could be bragging that up right now, but obviously we can't. And then the second half of the slate, we obviously struggled. That was where our big struggles were. There were bombs being dropped all over, but we weren't on any of them, despite having a few picks that we thought could have lined up nicely. A gut punch overall is what I wrote down.
Truly, because we started the best moment of the day for me was race 4. We hit our third win in a row.
Yeah.
Race 2, 3, and 4, we actually had the winners, setting us up for a nice ROI position to make money that day, and only managed one more win after that. And when we did win, it was a chalk fest.
Yeah.
Overall, slightly down day, but 4 out of 10 wins again. You hate to blame the chalk, but what are you going to do? I mean, the picks were there. Timing was not great. Exactas were not great.
Yeah. I mean, there were plenty of races there that weren't chalk, but we just didn't hit them. Like that whole second half. Race 6. Can we talk about that for a moment?
Go ahead, yeah, please.
We hit nothing on there. Anyone who did is still partying. The exact.
I think I already know where you're going. Was this that? Go ahead.
1.6 on the exacta value, 31K on the trifecta.
Yeah, 31 grand, and that was a 50-cent piece on that thing, right?
Exactly.
You're buying a F-bagging Cadillac for a 50-cent piece out here.
Yeah, on that
that's
one.
The kind of day it was. It was a wild day.
It was.
Especially in terms of Santa Anita, usually pretty predictable, usually fairly chalky.
The first half was all chalk, and then once race 6 hit, it was 64, 94, 58, 65 after that 1,000 piece in race 6. Those were the exacta payouts. So it flipped from chalk to holy cow, grab your heels,
Yeah, it was I actually gave the report card wise, I gave us a C on that. I mean, it was bad, it wasn't pretty. But anytime you win 4 times out of 10, you would expect to have a moderate winning day overall. I mean, that's par for the course between 3 and 4 wins out of a 10 race slate. And I don't know, what are you gonna do? Actually, I just wanted to cut in. We do have live footage of the Aqueduct on Thursday. Here it is. Here we go as our selections are going throughout the day.
That's right.
Live footage. It's good. It's nice to have the technology to bring that home. As a recap.
It's interesting. I can't tell which pick that was, to be honest with you. It could have been any of them for all I know.
Well, that was our D. Pops is getting that belt out, dude. So we're 9 minutes out into the 10-minute rundown. What do we got for this coming week? Today is January 12th. We're recording it.
We're going into week 30. This is your Brodeur. This is your Belfort, Eddie the Eagle. This is your Lundqvist week.
What is this? What are you doing? I don't even know what that means.
What, you don't speak
Eddie Belfort? What's that?
Eddie Belfort.
Let me guess. Was he a Blackhawk?
Yeah, at one point. Right? Yeah, he was. Won the cup.
Yeah, I'm a hockey guy.
Yeah.
Me and Tyler Gaffleone are hockey guys.
So, Thursday, we're going to GSP. We want to see some Gulfstream action. We've been actually pretty good at GSP.
Gulfstream's been really good to us in the last 6 months. Awesome.
Yeah, we've been growing there. It used to be an area of struggle, I would say, at this time last year.
I think it's the cold weather, man. I can't do cold weather, and if I want to go anywhere, it's down south. So
yeah, and then Friday we're going to go tackle Aqueduct again. We're going to try out a new method with Aqueduct, and hopefully we can break through and get some more wins out of that, because the numbers have showed we struggled not just last week but weeks previous. And then Saturday we're doing a double header. We're doing a double slate. We got Fairgrounds and Santa Anita. So with the Fairgrounds, that's the big one. We got LeCompte. We got the Silver Bullet Day Stakes. We got Louisiana Stakes. It's just a big day at Fairgrounds in general.
Absolutely. Must play.
LeCompte, what are we looking at there? We're looking at Proxy. We're looking at Midnight Bourbon. We're looking at Mandaloon and a host of other horses, a host of other 2-year-olds who are looking to make a dent in that lineup for the Derby.
Mandaloon seems like the big name out of the group.
Yeah, Mando.
With the most run, getting the most run, this preseason. So should be interesting to see if he can live up to the hype a little bit.
Yeah.
That is a great slate at the Fairgrounds.
Of the horses racing, Mandaloon is the one that's highest on my list right now.
Me too.
Yeah, I figured it'd probably be the highest one for you. I think the next up after that is Proxy, but I've got Mandaloon at 12 right now, and could obviously move up from there, especially with the results of this race. We'll see what he does.
A nice undercard there too, and then Santa Anita. There's always something good going on the weekend at Santa Anita. So,
yeah, Santa Anita. What was going on at Santa Anita? I don't have the entries in front of me right now, but California Cup Derby, California Cup Oaks, and Sprint. Pretty big races going on there, California-based races. So we're gonna tap that base too, and hope we can do better than we did last weekend at Santa Anita.
Yeah, well, Santa Anita is always a staple for us. It was terrible this past weekend, but what are you going to do? Got to see there.
So undercard, you said, at Fairgrounds. I know we're over in time, but Silver Bullet Day Stakes, Divine Comedy, Barista, and my favorite Office reference horse, as of yet, Little Stitious. I'm hoping that one pulls out the win. And
hey, look at that's Cue it up, the producer.
Michael Scott there.
Yeah, we need Michael Scott in here somewhere.
And Louisiana Stakes is stacked as well. If you're looking for some of last year's Derby contenders, right? Silver Prospector, Sonneman, Blackberry Wine, and Wells Bayou. Haven't seen Wells Bayou since the injury. This
WB at one point, I think a lot of people thought he was going to win the Derby. So
yeah, I mean, I think at one point we had him probably at least in the top 5. I think I had him in the top 5.
Yeah. Everybody had him in the top 10. So
yeah, I mean,
with that, we're starting to crest into the Kentucky Derby season, which is awesome. From here, it just gets better every week. So
yeah. After
a few weeks of low, we're back into the big game. And just 1 second to thank Tyler Gaffalione, who came in over the weekend. Awesome guy.
Tyler G.
Yeah, he was as advertised, a class act. It was good to have him. So.
Absolutely. Down to earth guy, easy to talk to, fun guy. Yeah. On top of the world.
Yep. All right. Well, let's get some luck going this week.
We're good, man. We're good.
Yep. Take care. Have a good week. Peace.